Hello. Nice clear road for me to cross. Very nice day, although I think the main part of this video is going to be a lot later on, and possibly might be pouring down with rain. That would be really horrible. But yeah, I need to go somewhere later on to illustrate something to you, which is about Jeremy Corbyn. Again, I was reading Reddit today, and Reddit, they like talking about Jeremy Corbyn. I think possibly you guys like talking about Jeremy Corbyn as well. Some of you, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I was reading about Jeremy Corbyn, specifically an article that somebody put up on Reddit that was saying that Jeremy Corbyn is exactly what he's talking about, and that he's on the right side of history, and what he says is really relevant because just before the cyber attack happened yesterday, or the day before, Jeremy Corbyn made a speech. It was like a policy speech, and it was to do with his belief that cybersecurity is one of the most important issues that we are facing right now. And of course the cyber attack happened, and people are saying, well look, he says, oh god, dude. He said, people were saying that, you know, because he said that and it was so relevant, it just shows that he's on the right side of history, and the people, he really understands what people need. And then when I was looking at it and I saw where he made his speech, it made me feel very, very different indeed. It seems the people on Reddit, although they like to just give their opinions, they're not quite all clued up on the spooky shenanigans in the kind of place that he was speaking. So yeah, hopefully in this next shot it is not pouring down with rain. Chatham House, the Royal Institute of International Affairs. It's a bit weird, really, that on Reddit they were discussing it thoroughly. They were like picking it apart. But the one thing they didn't notice was the strange audience that he was talking to, and why it is necessary for somebody who wants a leadership position to go and talk to the people in Chatham House. You know, the master thought leaders of basically the military industrial complex. Interesting speech that he made as well. I'll put a link in the description for it if you really want to read it through. It's actually quite interesting. He mentions President Eisenhower's speech about the military industrial complex, talking about how, you know, there are worries about how it's managed. He didn't, however, say that he disagreed with the military industrial complex. He said that he would be a good guardian for it. The military industrial complex needs a good guardian. He also talked about the nuclear button and whether or not he would press it, because, you know, that's something that people have been asking him his entire career. Apparently, it's like, if you had the big position, would you actually press the button? And he said to them, yeah, he would. If the situation was like that, he would press the button. He was letting them know that if he were selected possibly, that he would do a good job for them. He was basically paying lip service to the spooky characters of international affairs, what could you call it? The form of shadow government. And also, I mean, there's something you've got to do, isn't there, if you want to be Prime Minister, or you want a position of power, in this country at least, and a few others. You have to mention the magical words, New World Order. And Jeremy Corbyn said it. What happened in Chatham House the other day, a couple of days ago? That was Jeremy Corbyn's New World Order speech, where he was just letting them know that he understands what's going on and he's not going to stand in their way. Essentially what I got from Jeremy Corbyn's speech was like, yeah, I'll make a really good Prime Minister because I'm going to be on the side of surveillance and cybersecurity, international security and international peace. That's the peace that Jeremy Corbyn, I think, is signing up to now. Not peace as he used to know it when he was a hardcore hippie, but peace in the global international project. So have a read through the speech. Tell me what you think. But yeah, the New World Order. Hey Jeremy.